Mr. Sheppard, probable cause has been determined for assault of a peace officer or judge, fraud, use, or possessing identifying information, number of items less than 5, and for criminal trespass. Can you afford an attorney, or do you need a court-appointed attorney?
I can't. I need a court-appointed attorney, but I didn't do none of the things that they said that I did. I had never been criminal trespass from the place that they found us at. Oh, she don't.
Yeah, no, this judge is only going to set your bond. The
Oh,
other
okay.
judge is going to determine.
Okay.
Ms. McNeese?
Your Honor, this individual is currently homeless and unemployed, but does help with mowing lawns when they can. Been in Amarillo since 2021, and they do not have a lot of money to put towards a bond today, so we ask that those circumstances be reflected.
Okay.
She could give me like I don't know if she can give me like a PR bond
Charges.
or something.
All right, for the assault of a peace officer, I'm going to set the bond in the amount of $5,000. Bond conditions not to break any laws of the state of Texas or any other state. And you must abstain from the use or possession of any illegal, dangerous drugs, narcotics, marijuana, and alcohol unless under the direction of a physician while on bond. For the use or possessing identifying information, the bond's going to be set at $3,500. Same bond conditions, not break any laws of the state of Texas. And you may not use or possess any illegal, dangerous drugs, narcotics, marijuana, and alcohol unless under the direction of a physician while on bond. For your criminal trespass, I'm going to set your bond in the amount of $500. One bond condition, not break any laws of the state of Texas or any other state. Thank you, Mr. Sheppard. Mr. Tagle, I've determined probable cause for the charge of possession of a controlled substance 1 gram greater than equal to 1 gram less than 4 grams. Can you afford an attorney, or do you need a court-appointed attorney?
Ma'am, I'd be needing a court-appointed attorney.
Absolutely. Yes, sir. Ms. McNeese?
Your Honor, Mr. Tagle has lived here for about 30 years. He reports that his mom and two brothers live here in town. He currently is unemployed, but does any odd job he can find when he needs to earn some money. Thinks that he may be able to get about $300, but probably less than that would be more of a reasonable amount for him.
I'm going to set his bond the amount of $3,500. His bond conditions are not to break any laws of the state of Texas or any other state, and must abstain from the use or possession of any illegal, dangerous drugs, narcotics, marijuana, and alcohol unless under the direction of a physician while on bond. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Step right up here, right off mic, okay?
Mr. Soto, you have a warrant for your arrest. This is a probation violation, burglary of a building. Can you afford an attorney, or do you need a court-appointed attorney?
I need a court-appointed attorney.
Absolutely. Yes, sir. And because this is a probation violation, only the judge that you originally pled guilty to can set your bond, and that's going to be the 108th District Judge. And so for me today, it is a no bond. Thank you.
You'll have to go in front of another judge, not her.
Where?
I don't. Your attorney obviously.
Mr. Grueter, I've determined probable cause for theft of property less than $100 with previous conviction. Can you afford an attorney, or do you need a court-appointed attorney?
I need a court-appointed attorney.
Yes, sir. Ms. McNeese, I'm going to set you a $500 personal bond. Mr. Grueter, can you tell me that you will show up for all of your court dates?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What we're going to do is set you a $500 PR bond. You have one bond condition, not to break any laws of the state of Texas or any other state. You just want to make sure that you show up for all of your court dates, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, thank you.
Basically, you're getting up right here, speak right in that mic so judge can hear you, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Shee, I've determined probable cause for criminal trespass. Can you afford an attorney, or do you need a court-appointed attorney?
Yeah.
Court-appointed?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Mr. Shee, if I set you a personal bond, can you tell me that, yes, you'll show up for all your court appearances?
What?
If I set you a personal bond, can you tell me that, yes, you will show up for all your court appearances?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to set you a $500 personal bond, which means you won't have to go through a bondsman. You're going to be released on your own recognizance, but you want to make sure you show up for all of your court appearances because they will issue a warrant for your arrest if you do not.
Yes, ma'am. Be
right.
on court bond?
It's a PR bond. It's
Yeah. Yes.
like, okay, yes.
Ms. Lopez, I've determined a probable cause for criminal trespass. Can you afford an attorney or do you need a court-appointed attorney?
No, ma'am.
Do you need a court-appointed attorney?
Yes.
Okay, yes, she needs a court-appointed attorney.
Ms. McNeese, do you have anything to add?
Yes, Your Honor. And speaking to Ms. Lopez, she told me that she's lived here for a long time. She couldn't remember exactly how long, but she's been here as long as she can remember. Her aunt currently lives here. She is not employed, so she doesn't have much to put towards a bond. And she assured me that if released, she was going to be able to show up to her court dates. We would ask for that, the $1,000 recommendation to be a PR bond.
Ms. Lopez, if I set you a partial bond, can you tell me that you will show up for all your court appearances?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'll set you a $500 personal bond. If you do not show up for your court appearances, they will issue a warrant for your arrest. So just be aware of that. You want to make sure you make your appearances.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
So you're not gonna have to pay anything today and you'll be arrested. I do have right up here, speak right in the mic.
Yes.
Mr. Renova, I've determined probable cause for criminal trespass. Can you afford an attorney or do you need a court-appointed attorney?
I need a court-appointed attorney.
Okay, Mr. Renova, if I set you a personal bond, can you tell me that, yes, you will show up for your court appearances?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to set you a $500 personal bond in your bond conditions not to break any laws of the state of Texas or any other state.
Yes,
All right.
ma'am. All right, thank you. Thank you.
Mr. Galla, you have a warrant for your arrest at a county court, and this is for collision involving damage to a vehicle greater than equal to $200. Can you afford an attorney or do you need a court-appointed attorney?
Need one?
Okay. Ms. McNeese?
Mr. Galla, I'm gonna ask you a couple questions, but I want you to answer to the judge. Do you currently live here in Amarillo?
Yes, ma'am.
How long have you lived here?
Whole life?
Do you have family in town?
Yes, ma'am.
Who's here?
My mom, my aunt.
Have you ever been in trouble before?
Yes, ma'am.
Or,
You getting arrested motor vehicle?
and how much, if any, could you put toward a bond today?
I don't have anything right now.
Are you currently employed?
No, ma'am.
We would ask that those circumstances be reflected in the setting of the bond today, Judge.
Okay. Real quick, Officer DeVries, what does a blue warrant mean?
It's a parole hold,
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, but I didn't need a magistrate on that.
No, not on parole holds.
Okay. All right, so for your accident involving collision damage, I'm going to set your bond in the amount of $750. I'm going to make that a personal bond if you tell me that, yes, you will show up for your court appearances.
Yes.
All right. One bond condition, not to break any laws of the state of Texas or any other state. Thank you.
Ain't no papers.
And I do have that mic, yeah.
This is no speaker.
Mr. Padilla, you have a warrant for your arrest for burglary of a habitation. Can you afford an attorney or do you need a court-appointed attorney?
¿Usted puede pagar un abogado o quiere que la corte le dé un abogado?
Que la corte me dé un abogado por el momento.
The court, Your Honor.
Court-appointed? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Ms. McNeese, I know you didn't have an opportunity, but I'm going to go with a recommendation of
I did have
$7,000.
an opportunity to speak.
Oh, okay. Absolutely.
From my conversations with him, he is currently working construction. He's supposed to go in today. He has never been in trouble as far as he reports. He's been here since 2017. His wife and his children are here, and he stated that he thinks he could put about $500 towards a bond today.
Okay. I'm going to set the bond in the amount of $5,000. Bond conditions not to break any laws of the state of Texas or any other state. And you must abstain from the use or possession of any illegal, dangerous drugs, narcotics, marijuana, and alcohol unless under the direction of a physician while on bond. Thank you.
Le va a dar una fianza de $5,000, lo que puede pagar el 10%. No puede quebrar la ley en el estado de Texas, no puede usar droga, marihuana, ningún tipo de drogas. Esto. Yes, Your Honor.
Ok. mm,
¿Tiene preguntas?
¿Puedo salir libre? ¿Pagándole la fianza?
He's asking if he can go, if he paid the bond, if he can get out.
Well, I'm showing that he has an ICE hold, so that's not up to me.
El cargo federal que tiene de ICE no depende de ella.
And he also has a warrant in the city of Amarillo still.
También tiene otro warrant para la ciudad de Amarillo.
Ticket.
Ujú. Eso tiene que
All
pagar
right.
el ticket y la fianza.
Pero pagándolo se puede. No,
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. And thank you for Trent.
Give me just a moment, Judge.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna have it turned on. Yeah.
Que le voy a decir antes de que ella prenda la speaker, va a pagar la speaker para que ellos no escuchen por su carro.
Ujú.
Okay. Más para que se sepa.
Okay, Mr. Cabrera, you have 3 warrants for your arrest. For count 1, indecency with a child, sex contact,
Pero sus
sexual
cargos
contact.
son de,
Count 2, indecency with a child, sexual
tiene
contact.
3 cargos de sex offender, de una indecencia con un menor.
Count 3, indecency with a child, sexual contact. Can you afford an attorney or do you need a court-appointed attorney?
¿Puede pagar un abogado o quiere que la corte le dé un abogado?
yo lo voy a pagar.
He can pay it. A lawyer. Your Honor.
Okay, so he does not need a court-appointed attorney. Will you explain that anytime before he enters a plea of guilty, if he's unable to hire an attorney and he wants one, he can stop and ask for that court-appointed attorney?
Yes, Your Honor. Dice que en cualquier momento que usted no pueda pagar un abogado, usted puede parar el proceso y preguntar por qué la corte le dé un abogado.
Ujú.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. McNeese, do you want to take a moment to talk to him?
I can ask him a couple questions, Your Honor.
Sure, it's up to you.
Okay, that's okay. Mr. Cabrera, do you live here in Amarillo?
¿Usted vive aquí en Amarillo?
And how long have you lived here?
¿Cuánto tiempo ha vivido?
26 años.
26 years.
And are you currently employed?
¿Está trabajando?
Where are you working?
Tengo un pequeño negocio de granito.
Yeah, his own business. Perfect. Great.
And how much money, if any, could you put for bond today?
¿Cuánto dinero cree que puede pagar para una fianza? Como si le dan una fianza de 5,000, puede pagar nada más 500, que es el 10%. O de 2,000, puede pagar 200. ¿Cuánto dinero cree que tiene disponible para pagar?
1500.
Like 1,500.
1,500? Your Honor, we would ask that those circumstances be reflected in the setting of the bond.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to set the bond the amount of $7,500 on each of these charges and his bond conditions. Ms. DeVries, do you have a list that she will be able to look at as I go
Yes.
through this? Since
Yes,
there's
if
a
you're
lot of them.
looking at the letters, I can let her know which one.
Okay. I'm going to verbally tell you which letters it is, but I'm going to also say which ones.
$7,000 por cada cargo. So, en los tres serían 21. So, tenía que
It'll
pagar.
be A, B, H, or I'll say it as I go. How about we just do one at a time? So the first bond condition will be defendant may not directly communicate with the victim, and that's A.
Para el primer condición para el primer cargo le va a poner una condición que no puede hablar ni estar en contacto con la víctima.
The next one will be B, defendant may not go near the residence, school, or other location frequented by the victim.
Para el segundo cargo no puede estar cerca de la víctima, ni ir a ninguna escuela, ni donde trabaja o donde vive.
The next one will be H, the defendant may not go within 200 yards of the residence, school, or place of employment of the victim or other specifically known places of the victim.
Por el tercer cargo le va a poner una donde no puede estar en 200 yardas cerca de la escuela donde vive o donde esté localizada la víctima.
The next one will be K, may not break any laws of the state of Texas or any other state.
La cuarta condición que le va a poner es la número K, que no puede quebrar la ley en Texas por ningún motivo.
The next one will be L. May not have any contact with any child under 17 years old.
La L es que no puede estar donde se encuentre ni en contacto con ningún menor de 17 años.
And the last one is O, and that is must abstain from the use or possession of any illegal, dangerous drugs, narcotics, marijuana, and alcohol unless under the direction of a physician while on bond.
La última condición es la O, no puede estar donde hay alcohol, droga, ni usar, ni estar donde está consumiendo ningún narcótico, droga o algo. Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you, and thank you for translating.
Thank you, ma'am.
Right now.
Mr. Saenz, you have a warrant for arrest for interfering with the emergency request for assistance.
Hold on, Judge, we got.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
She's in there speaking with Mr. Calvillo, so.
I'm sorry.
Calvillo,
Okay.
yeah. You're okay.
Sorry, didn't know.
I'm sorry. Mr. Saenz, you have a warrant for your arrest for interfering with the emergency request for assistance. Can you afford an attorney or do you need a court-appointed attorney?
Si sabe su cargo. Lo detuvieron porque interfirió en una llamada de emergencia y usted puede pagar un abogado o quiere que la corte le dé un abogado.
No, que la corte me dé un abogado.
The court, Your Honor. The
Court
one that
appointed?
court appoint, yes.
Yes. Ms. McNeese?
Your Honor, after conversations with this individual, he states that he's been here for about 8 years. He's currently working construction. He was supposed to go in yesterday, but says that he should be good until Monday. He's reported he's never been in trouble before. His son is here as well as his son's mother and 2 aunts. He stated he might be able to put $500, but they are trying to save money to take one of his sons to Amarillo to see a specialist. So that might impact his ability to pay a bond.
Okay, I'm going to set his bond amount of $1,000. Bond conditions going to be not break any laws of the state of Texas or any other state.
Que le va a dar una fianza de $1,000 y nada más con la condición de que no puede quebrar ninguna otra ley en el estado.
Ok, está bien.
Thank you, and thank you again for translating for
Thank you,
me.
ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Step right up here, speak right to that mic, okay?
Mr. Cavillo, I've determined probable cause for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, for fraud, use credit debit cards greater than equal to 10 less than 50, for tamper or fabricate physical evidence with intent to, and for evading arrest and detention with the vehicle. Can you need a court-appointed attorney?
I need a
Yes.
I don't interrupt, but I believe she needed.
Oh, that's right. I need to read you your rights. Sorry. All right. So Justice of the Peace Judge from Potter County Precinct. Just warnings, your charge, your probable cause. I'm not the judge that's going to oversee your guilt, just to provide those services. So on this, the 12th day of 11:56 a.m., the above in Potter County, Texas, and informed advised as follows. You have the right to have an attorney present during any the state. You have the right to terminate the of counsel if you cannot afford counsel. Counsel, you must complete a financial questionnaire. That questionnaire and affidavit are business hours from the court. If you require that, assistance will be provided to you upon request. You will charge the felony. You are not required that you may be used against you. You have been arrested or detained, you may be entitled to have your here in the United States notified of your arrest and determine probable cause for aggravated assault with deadly weapon. Debit cards greater than equal to 10 physical evidence with intent to impair. And you told me that you needed a court-appointed attorney.
Do you have family?
All my family.
And are you currently? And how much, if any, could you put towards a bond today? Needs to be reflected in the setting of the bond.
For the $1,500 bond conditions or any other state, you must abstain from drugs, narcotics, marijuana, and alcohol. On for the fraud, use, or possess $1,000, same bond conditions, not break any. For the tamper or fabricate evidence with intent of, I cannot read this right. Bond conditions are the same, not break any illegal, dangerous drugs, narcotics, marijuana. Bond in the amount of $1,000, same or any other state, and you must abstain from illegal, dangerous drugs, narcotics, marijuana, and alcohol. Thank you. William Clark.
Ma'am.
Hi there, Mr. Clark. You have two. One's bell jumping, failure to appear out of Andrews County, driving with license. Can you afford an attorney, or do you need a court-appointed attorney, or no, you can't afford one? No. I'm going to put you down no. Anytime before you enter a plea, attorney. Your bond's going to be these charges. You have one bond condition or any other state while you're on bond. License is suspended. Go down to your JP courts in Potter and fill out the paperwork for an occupation to drive. It costs you like $50 street and quit getting arrested for this.
Thanks, ma'am.
To it and get you an occupational license.
Ma'am, I'm also going to try and get my driver's license.
And that's the only reason that you're
I
still
think.
Here.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
have, you have to pay for the
It's been hard lately because we when we moved back, they left us homeless. So we finally bought an RV for $1,000. They would say it was too ugly to be there. Dad's house, we got my dad evicted from his. Now it's off of Mirror Street.
Well, I was license, so you quit getting arrested.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you afford an attorney, or do you?
I got a court-appointed attorney, please.
Absolutely.
Your Honor, Mr. Martin is currently unemployed. He had no opportunity to get a job or any money. And he doesn't know if he could put any sort of.
$500,000. Your bond conditions are release on bond. You are ordered to associated cost. You must remain in 6 a.m. unless you're at work, going to work. not break any laws of the state of Texas or any use for possession of any illegal dangerous drug unless under the direction of a physician while on.
Thank you.
All right, is that everybody?